Hello, you beautiful people. Feeds here. Back with some more Final Fantasy 16. Yeah, a lot of stuff happened last stream, jeez. Well, Sid died. And, yeah. I'm now Sid. And, yeah, just crack. I got a chocobo. I got a chocobo last stream. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, let's crack on.
Try not to move. You'll only make it worse.
Oh yeah. People being persecuted as well. Got that too. Alright, let's go back to the hideaway.
Where's Gav?
Let's go speak with Gav.
I hear there's trouble in Rosaria.
Need a local map. State of the realm, reading table, board of memories, board, shop, orchestrion. Speak to Gav.
Ah, Clive! Oh, I've missed that scowl.
Where's my report?
What, no kind words for your old pal Gav?
If it's kind words you're after, you're fishing in the wrong barrel. Now sit down, you fool.
So, you remember how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the fall of Drake's head? And how pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first?
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist. And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
Well, the two nations beat their shields. The rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor. They'll never see us coming. It's time we moved on the mother crystals. Four mother crystals remain in Storm and Ash. Drake's Breath near Ironhome. Drake's Fang in Dhalmekia. Drake's Spine in Waloed. And Drake's Tail here in the Crystalline Dominion.
All Drakes.
With the bulk of the Republican army marching to Twinside, Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
That is exactly the move Kupka would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps. There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
Drake's Breath.
There's a shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
My uncle, Byron Rossfield.
Lord Byron Rosfield of the Seven High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities.
Yep, that's the one.
Wait, Rosfield. And you're a Rosfield, of course.
My uncle's name gave him his start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune, along with a handsome fleet of ships.
Well, it's settled then. What are we waiting for, eh? Huh?
He's a cheery fellow, isn't he, Gav? We like Gav. Otto's counter is now open. What's all that about?
What are we waiting for, indeed?
The hunt board.
I hear there's trouble in Rosaria.
Let's have a look at the hunt board. See what that's all about.
Rooms as ragged as...
So Martha's all right.
Yep. Others weren't so lucky.
There you are. I've been looking all over for you.
What's the matter, Nectar? The hunt board? It's where the Cursebreakers post sightings of particularly fearsome beasts. Those that might pose a threat to our operations if they were left to roam free.
Ah,
Just
indeed.
because they can't be dealt with when they're spotted, doesn't mean they can't be dealt with later. Was that what you wanted to know? Right.
Okay.
Well, leaving your mightiness aside for the moment, the people of Alastia are going through a lot already. What with the Blight and the war. The last thing they need is ungodly fiends terrorizing them on top of everything else. So if the Cursebreakers are too busy to help, then perhaps I can. Or at least I can try.
Yeah. Sounds good. See all the billets marked with a location? Kubo? That's where the horrible horror in question was seen. You can't be expected to memorize every last place and name. Oh, you're only human. So if the place name doesn't tingle your pom-pom, Kubo, try reading the witness's statement. Sometimes there are other details in them that might help you track the nasties down and finish them off. Cursebrokers note down the details of any particularly dangerous monsters they hear about or encounter in the course of their duties. Kubo. Post bits here, blah 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 blah. Yeah, okay. Have a look at the hunt board. What we got? We've got that one. The Angel of Death. And Belphegor. Coming by the way of Care Northern, met with a troop of Cursebreakers travelling in the opposite direction and warned them of a wicked winged harpy on the road ahead. His eyes wild and flickering. The Cursebreakers saw nothing untoward on their journey through their pass. The sound of cackling laughter from the trees ensured they kept up a brisk pace. Clairview, Sambrec. The broken health in Rosaria. Alright. Oh. Cool. The fruits of her labours. Alright, we'll go activate that side quest as well.
Think it's alright to touch him?
Just a bit out of the way, isn't it?
It's not.
Won't be long now, Martel. Don't try your apple. Sid, I was hoping to speak to you.
Is everything all right?
Oh, yeah, it's just, well, as you know, we've been trying to grow fruit down here.
It's good to know that something in the old hideaway still lives on.
Martel's pride and joy. It was a sapling when she rescued it from the rubble, but look at it now. All our hard work's finally paying off.
Very nice.
Took it on, you see, after she died, and now the fruit's finally ready to eat. And not only is it ready, it's actually tasty. Sweet as you like, in fact. She bred the bitter right out of it.
Impressive. And welcome news to more than a few, I'd say.
I thought this first harvest could go to the curse breakers, on account of all they do for the hideaway. You couldn't take them some, could you? Seems better them coming from you.
It'll be nice being the bearer of good news for a change.
Oh, thank you. She always had a soft spot for that lot, see? And once they've had their share, I'll see to it that everyone else gets some. Here you go. Martel apples, they're called, in honor of her memory.
Cool.
You hear that, Martel? Today's finally the day.
Oh, this is an easy side quest then. Thought I was going to have to travel somewhere else. Oh, we'll do this.
And you say Sid built this place?
Well, I can't really build.
So Mather's all right.
Yep.
You two look like you could use something to eat. Here, courtesy of Martel.
Martel. Now, where have I heard that name before?
Weren't she the girl from the Furrows?
Course she was. An odd sort, that one. Loved plants more than people.
Aye, and brave as a bane might. Remember when she ran back into the hideaway to collect them trees when Titan attacked? Wait,
These aren't those apples, are they? Well, I'll be. She'd have been proud, and rightly so. Thank you, Sid.
Good, eh?
A gift from the backyard. For your service.
Blimey, these take me back. I haven't seen a hideaway apple since. Old Sid was the only one who could stomach the things. He'd nab 'em right from the branch, make Martell livid. Not that anyone could stay mad at the man for long.
That sounds like the Sid I knew, all right. Planning on keeping that lot to yourselves, were you? Hang on. These aren't Martells, are they?
They are. Very ones.
I'm glad to see someone carried on what she started. Can't have been easy, not in the Deadlands. Reckon she'd be happy knowing all her hard work didn't go to waste. Clive, tell the lad down in the backyard to run some over for me, will you?
Not so much as a thank you. Well, I've got some manners at least. Thanks, Sid. You can leave the basket with me. I'll see that the others get their share. Oh, and give our compliments to the gardener, won't you?
I've got to go back. Okay, wasn't that easy.
That's the last of the apples. I should head to the backyard and pass along everyone's regards. Them old apples were enough to curdle your guts.
And you say Sid built this place?
It's a good old track, isn't it?
The Cursebreakers sent their thanks. And their compliments. They were clearly very fond of Martell.
They remembered her. After all these years. I suppose she was very kind, even to a tongue-tied lummox like me. You were one of the good ones, Martell. Why did you have to die?
Just the way the cookie crumbles, I guess.
She put everything into her work. She wasn't going to rest until we had fruit sweet enough to enjoy. And now we do. When she died, I named a sapling after her. And now it's a full-grown tree. Martell lives on through the fruit it bears.
And through you. Her dream would have died with her, had you not kept it alive. That's something to be proud of.
I didn't do anything really, but thank you. You're kinder to me than I deserve.
By the way, Otto's expecting some of your crop. And I wouldn't mind some of it either, if that's not too much to ask.
Of course not. I'll see that you're both well provided for. They like your fruit, Martell. Isn't that wonderful? I'd say it's about time we planted you some siblings, don't you think?
Cool beans. I've got to go there then. Can't go anywhere else just yet. Southern Rosaria.
Do you think it was wise to leave, Gav? He didn't seem pleased.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dhalmekia. I'm not about to let Kupka take us unawares. Besides, he has a knack for that sort of thing.
That he does.
And wasn't it Sid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
What's up, Toggle?
I always knew that I would return one day. Return to Ironhome.
For what?
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past. If I am to continue at your side, I must do the same.
We will face it together then.
To the end.
Come on.
Bloodlines.
How far do you think your mother's reach extends? Will we find the same tragedy in the south as we did at Martha's Rest?
More than likely. Which is why we should hurry. There are still many settlements between here and Port Isolde. We visit as many as we can and hear their stories. Starting with the village of Amber.
All yours, Torgal. Stay down.
Oh. Kicked his ass.
Get him.
There's Amber. Inaccessible. I suppose eventually this is all going to link up together, isn't it? Okay. Interesting.
Mockery of justice is what it is. Lord Elwyn would never have stood for this.
Quiet, you! Nothing but loyalists.
Jill, look.
Rosaria must be cleansed of the stain which befouls her, that she might rise once again from the ashes to welcome a new dawn. 'Twould be a pity to make examples of you all for the transgressions of but a handful.
Of course, your lordship. You shall have our full cooperation.
What business could the Black Shields have in a village this small? There's barely room to hide a bearer.
Then they must be here for something else.
You fancy dancing a gallows jig like the...
You're a long way from home, aren't you?
Increases limit break generation amount by 6% when taking damage. Well, I could buy that. Come on, we'll buy that.
There you are. I suppose we won't be seeing you again.
Nope.
Excuse me, but what was all that about earlier?
You haven't heard? Someone's been stirring up trouble. There have been attacks on the garrison, supplies stolen. They even say a Black Shield was murdered. The Empire wants answers, and what the Empire wants, Empire gets.
Don't they just?
Keep your ears open, eh? The Black Shields will pay good coin for information on the culprits. You'd have to be dull as a sack of stones to think you could take on the Empire. What with their 100 full legions? 100? I heard it was.
You seen him, didn't you?
I'm sorry.
The Black Shields. Just now. You seen them, didn't you? At least I think they was the Black Shields. Can't say I ever saw one before.
Was this the first time they visited the village?
But what do you think? Amber's the arse end of nowhere. And they thought we might be harbouring firebrands. Huh. If only we were. I might have turned them in and become a Black Shield myself.
You don't think these firebrands the Empire is looking for could be us, do you?
I don't know. But we need to find out. Greetings, friend. We are travelers.
I know that. What do you want?
We couldn't help noticing those Imperial soldiers who were here earlier.
Don't you go telling these strangers a thing. I speak for the people of this village, and we have nothing more to say to you. You are to leave Amber and never come back.
May I at least ask why?
I don't know who you are or what brings you here, but your presence puts us all in grave danger. The Empire is a harsh master. Its demands are great, and its justice swift. But as long as we keep our heads down and pay our tributes, we are left alone. Some might call it submission. But if it will spare my people the Viceroy's wrath, then I will gladly submit. This village will not become another East Pole.
Then we shall be on our way.
Guess so, eh?
These people live with a knife to their throats. In the mistaken belief that if they cooperate, my mother will show them mercy.
Obedience bought with fear.
Are you all right?
Sorry, It's nothing. We still don't know who the Black Shields are looking for.
Well, whoever they are, the Imperials deem them worth pursuing to the back of beyond. But other than Martha, who else in Rosari would have the courage to stand against the Empire? A new ally would certainly be welcome. Can we find them before the Imperials do? Perhaps the next village will yield more answers.
Perhaps.
Huh. Bit weird how my Steam seems like doing notifications there. Huh.
This pass will take us through the mountains.
And directly into the path of whoever or whatever lurks here.
Ever since the Apostles, we've seen more and more of these echoes.
What do you think is waking them? The Mother Crystal's collapse?
I have an idea. You're not going to like it.
Get him! Sick him! Go to him!
Let's have a look at the map. Well. Lost Plume. Well, either or. Doesn't really matter which way I go. Go left. Seems like a bigger area there.
Get him! Stick him! Over here!
More of my mother's men.
This one. Over here. This one. Stay down.
I showed them. What's this? Hey, Tad. Oh, thanks for the lurk, man. Happy Wednesday to you too. Hope you're doing well, buddy.
Get him! Vogel, kill!
Where's our chest? Here it is.
Get him! Get him!
Cool. Can I just drop off the edge? Nah, we won't bother. Get this item and go across the bridge. Oh.
Get him!
Well, okay. They put up a bit of a fight, didn't they? Not.
Blood, Clive.
Very observant of you.
And still wet.
You were told to stay in your homes.
The Black Shields.
You know who we are. And still, you would bear your steel. Why then? We owe you our thanks. You have saved us the trouble of an interrogation. To dwell in darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these, our swords we swear.
Say that again. I'll show you a true shield of Rosaria. This one.
Over here!
Boom. See what info we can get out of him.
Tell me what I want, and the end will be swift. Who are you looking for?
Why, you. We come bearing a message. Your friends have been found. The branded you freed from our camps. They await you in Odil. Guardians of the Flame.
Those are Old Hill's gates.
Then we hurry.
The Ordeal docks, eh?
Find something, boy. Death.
Smells lovely, I presume.
Found her.
Well, that's a grim sight, isn't it?
This was my mother's doing.
But why? Why would anyone?
I don't know. I never truly understood her. But this...
Clive.
I will learn what madness drives her, and I will end it. We should go.
Yes.